Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Chosen One, the Golden One. Here just to talk about another important topic that I don't think we talk about enough: mental health, especially not in the black community. Mental health, just like your physical health, is something that you got to work on day by day by day. You know what I mean? It's not something that just you either have good mental health or bad mental health. We all have it, and just like our bodies, we have to maintain it because it can go left or right depending on how you treat it. So it's real important. So there's some things that I've been working on that I feel like I should share. It's not really like dope if you learn some stuff and then you don't share it. So I'm here trying to give it back to you. One thing I've learned is how to accept myself, okay? There's certain things about me that, well, they feel different than most of society. I'm a bit of a rebel, okay? I like to move to the beat of my own drum. I don't really like to listen to authority. That's why I'm an entrepreneur, right? But I've learned that about myself, and it helps me integrate into groups of people or places better when I know triggers that get me feeling a little out of place when any of that kind of stuff pops up. And that could be anybody. Sometimes, maybe you don't like being around large groups of people. Then when you have the situation where you gotta go be around large groups of people, you gotta give yourself kind of like those mental cues that are like, okay, tonight I know I'm gonna be around a bunch of people, and I gotta be able to focus my energy on staying patient and polite and helpful, even though I feel really nervous because maybe I'm not somebody who likes that. There's nothing wrong with having that kind of personality, but you just need to be able to work through it and accept yourself for how you are, and that will allow you to work through any challenges that come much better. Accepting your reality. So understanding your current situation. Like, if you feel like you have a lot to learn, then accept that you have a lot to learn. Don't try to make yourself bigger than you are, or maybe even act like you know what you don't. And that comes for especially with men, right? Like, we have egos, so when we meet somebody and we want them to feel like we know just as much as they know, it's like, well, here, you said a fact, here's this fact that I know just as well. Like, you don't really got to do that. Just accept what your reality is. If you're not in the current living situation you want to be in, accept that and work harder to do something better. Or if you're not in a current job you want to be in, accept that and work hard to get where you're going. I think a lot of us sometimes make decisions based on where we want to be before we're actually there, and that can cause a lot of sadness when we come back down to gravity and recognize that we have a lot more to go. So accepting your reality and all the things around you is pretty important. It's been real helpful for me to do that because I've been successful in my gaming career, but I have a lot to go, and sometimes I feel like I gotta learn that, like, yo, life is long and you got a journey, so you gotta be patient and pace yourself. It's been helping me a lot to think like that and stay focused like that. You know what I'm saying? Here's a big one. Only rely on the facts. Dog. That comes down to relationships. That comes down to your business. That comes down to your job. That comes down to your family, rumors you hear, anything like that. Only rely on the facts. Your brain is a supercomputer. The world has a supercomputer, right? I think it's out there in Europe somewhere, right? I think that's what I read. But your brain is like the supercomputer. It took 44 minutes for it to have one human thought. All right. So this supercomputer, it took it that long to have one human thought. Your brain does a human thought in less than a second. So every second, you're having multiple supercomputer thoughts. Your brain is capable of creating entire realities and worlds that don't really exist. That's why you dream, right? And you can almost feel it in your dream, and you jump in your sleep because your brain is so powerful. It can create a world that's not really there. And you don't have to be asleep to do that. You might hear a piece of information through one ear, goes through the supercomputer, and comes out the other ear as something that really isn't factual. So you got to get the facts before you decide to make a decision like, oh, I don't like that, or oh, I do like that. You just need to reserve your right for judgment till you have the facts. That will help you know that your next decision is smarter, more efficient, and based on facts alone. Know your strengths. Know what you're good at, dog. If you're good at it, do more of that. Don't sit around waiting. Do more of that. You know what I'm saying? You know me. I came up off the Xbox. I'm good in front of the camera. I'm great at energizing. I'm great at getting people right, getting people ready. You know I'm good at rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at really helping people find their way and leadership. You know, and that's important for me to keep doing that, right? Like keep working on how different ways to help people and motivate people and uplift. That's what I have to work on and continue to develop because that's a strength of mine. It's natural. I don't know why, but ever since I was a little baby, I used to be able to help people just get hype and get right and, you know, get on the right track and stay positive, right? You know what I'm saying? And so for me not to do that, or if I knew I was good at that and I'm not working on that, life's going to be a little bit longer because I'm learning other skills. And we talked about our reality. And the reality is it could take me a long time to learn the things I'm not naturally good at. Know your strengths. Play to them. You know what I'm saying? Equivalently, you got to know your weaknesses. Know where you weak at. We all got weaknesses, man. We all got weaknesses. Me, I talk a lot. I think people tell me all the time, like, yo, I love you and I love everything you do, but you be talking a lot. And I'd be like, I don't really talk that much. Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I talk a lot. I sometimes I'm quick to a decision, and we just talked about, right? We just talked about knowing the facts. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes I'm quick to a decision based off what I just heard. Those are weaknesses of mine, and by knowing them, it helps me develop and be better at, you know, the next big decisions that come or the next situations that come. These are things that you got to know: your strengths, your weaknesses, what you like, what you don't like. You know, mental health is a continued process, right? Like, you have to every day understand that the world around you is going to throw stuff at you, and then you have to take it in that supercomputer and process it. It's 10% what happens, 90% how you handle it. So go get it done, dog, and keep your brain with you. It's all you got. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is your temple. It's yours to take care of. Holla back. Get your dollar back.